welcome back, Long Darkers, to our Cougar bait run. And I think I mentioned it last time that I have killed the Cougar now on my long run, which is now at 262. But I still want to kind of test it with lower archery skill. Is going to be interesting because it took 4 shots to the face to kill that Cougar with archery 5, and it swiped me 3 times, if you're familiar with the glancing blow mechanic, and chunked me down to like a third of my health. So we'll be testing it out, and if we die, that's alright. This has been a pretty good run though, so maybe we'll keep it alive. So we are on our way to the summit. And we should be able to get there in this episode unless we get a monster blizzard, so let's pray for that. Do I want to take any of this meat? I'm a full stomach. We're going to find food on the summit for sure, and we have a pretty decent stash, so carrying the meat will just attract friends that I don't really want to deal with right now. So let's just go. We'll leave that meat behind for future purposes, I guess, in case we want to come back to the summit for any reason. Maybe if this does keep going well, we'll keep this around. Maybe do, like a faithful cartographer kind of thing, or if we leave anything on the summit. Maybe we want to come back. How much wood do I have? 12? Yeah, we can pick up a few sticks. We don't want to be too heavy because we're going to have to climb 2 ropes. We got 2 more ropes to go to. So let's look out for the bear. I'm going to get up on... Are we about to get a blizzard? I think we're about to get a blizzard. Not honestly the worst thing. Like I'm pretty confident we're going like right there, right past these trees. So we're gonna go up and around, and that's where the first rope is. And there's a cave that we can sleep in if we need to. So there's Mr. Bear. He is. You have to go through this little valley here. So we're gonna have to either kill him or wait till he goes by. I'm thinking once he goes a little bit further, we'll chuck some rocks and try to lure him over there. Maybe I'll make a fire. But I'm afraid of losing it immediately if this goes blizzard. So we're not honestly that cold. If we hide here, -2. That's actually really good. So maybe we'll just chill. He's not going to come up on this hill. Maybe anything I can do. Can I sharpen this? 17 minutes and see where he's at. There he is. Hey. So we saw on the last episode that that's exactly where he pathed last time, and he's going to path the same way this time, so you don't need to get too close to him, but so yeah, we'll sneak on by Mr. Bear. Maybe we'll go back to kill him later, but who knows. Good lord, walking right into the wind. Probably shouldn't sprint. I'm going to need that energy to get up the ropes, so let's try to find some wind shelter. But yeah, gotta go through this little valley. There's no other way from this direction. Once you have some extra ropes and you can deploy, there are other ways to get up to the top, but I believe this is pretty much the only way initially until you deploy some more ropes. I believe this might be the deer that we shot in the last episode. So hopefully he has an arrow in him. Does not. I don't think I got an arrow back, so that's really unfortunate. Actually, when you click on it, it's probably like in the snow and we can't see it, so unfortunate. So, this is the way that I remember how to get here. There's this giant log. There used to be, I feel like, a tree bridge kind of thing. Oh yeah, right here. And then you kind of sneak up here. You can go around this big rock over there Usually there's a wolf though, so I kind of like sneaking through here. And then we're just gonna hug kind of this cliff and walk around. Another deer friend, some ptarmigan. There's a ton of ptarmigan on Timberwolf Mountain. I think there's like, you know, obviously there's one right there. There's like 3 spawns like on the top at the summit, so if you're looking for down or ptarmigan meat, Timberwolf Mountain is the way to go. So yeah, you just hug the edge here, stop sprinting. I think this deer carcass is a pretty consistent spawn. Take a couple things here and there that are light, like feathers and rose hips, and then rope should be around this rock. There it is. Right. Heard some howls. I think that one was from down there somewhere. Usually there's a wolf out in that area as well, but that we kind of avoided by sneaking through that little crevice in the rock. So here's I guess it's the second rope total if you count the one we did last episode. There's always 3 ropes. I don't know if there's any way you can get up to the summit without doing 3 ropes, unless you do crazy goat things, which are possible. Watch some videos on people who've basically goated their way all the way to the top, and I think you can skip like all the ropes, but we're not doing that. I'm not comfortable with those pathways. Alright, let's put our insulation back on. And yeah, we'll be on what they call the secluded shelf. There's a cave here. Not much else on this little shelf. That's pretty much it. Sticks. We're gonna need a few. I'm gonna definitely sleep before we do the last climb, which means I might need a fire if I want to sleep outside, right close to the rope. I could always make the fire, or I don't need to make the fire in the cave. Alright, so we can't see where we're going, so let's light it up. So this cave is fairly linear, if I remember correctly, and I don't think it has a lot of coal, and it definitely, at least on my long run, did not respawn coal. When I went to do Faithful Cartographer and I came up here, I was just like assuming I would get a few pieces in here, so I didn't bring very much with me because you're climbing all these ropes, and I was sorely disappointed by finding 0 pieces of coal. I believe we need to go to the right. I think if you go left back there, like there's like a dead end, and you end up back at that T intersection anyway. Alright, I'm just gonna collect all this stuff, and if I don't need it, I'll leave it at the base of the rope. A little kind of outdoor cave-ish. It doesn't have a warmth bonus, but it's sheltered on 3 sides. So I think that if we went left at that T, we'd come out right here. And I believe you need to go through here. I have a perfect memory of this cave. I mean, you really only go to it usually like once a run when you go up to the summit. On my long run, I've been through twice because I wanted to come back and I needed to map things on the top. Wasn't any loot left. I left some minor materials behind that I didn't want to take, but anyway. And as I mentioned, I have yet to see a single piece of coal, so I'm pretty sure that's a consistent feature of this cave. So don't expect to find anything, and if you have low expectations, then it's hard to be disappointed. Yep. So yeah, like I said, fairly linear. I think that first T intersection splits and meets it right before that little crawl space that we went through. So, let's chance for coal. Nothing. Awesome. Alrighty. So here's the exit. Let's see what the weather's like. Oh, beautiful. Love it. So, we can get a mag lens fire. And we're going to definitely want to sleep a little bit before this last climb just to make our lives easier. This rope goes down to basically that same level where we started. It's just way further on the other side of the map. The bear does actually patrol down there. So once you deploy more ropes, when you go down that rope, there's another place to deploy a rope pretty much right next to it, and that can, you know, gives you another option for getting back up to the summit, but you do have to have a rope to deploy. Up here, usually there's rabbits and ptarmigan and a deer corpse. There's the ptarmigan. There's the deer corpse. So, and then the rope is right over there. You can see that right there, the little tippy top. That's the tippy top of the rope. So I don't know if I'm going to mess with these ptarmigan or not, so I'm going to try to not scare them. But here's the outdoor cave, and here is our rope. I think this rope is a guaranteed spawn, which you can then deploy in a number of different places. So, bring a pot so I can't make broth, right? Yeah. But I do want to sleep. I'm actually warming up right now. Sick. So let's find a place where we can put this down. And then put the fire over here. Sleep for a few hours, I think, is the plan. Can we get a mag lens? It looked like it went cloudy. Yeah, it did go cloudy. Very bright there for a sec. I should have started a fire. Okay. Yeah, we have some logs. On my long run, I would save these logs for furniture, but let's just use a log. Oh, tinder's optional. Oh yeah, I upgraded. So I'm just going to use the tinder so it goes away out of my inventory. Take our 95%.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Like I said, there's lots of ptarmigans on the top, so I'm not really bothered about grabbing one right now. I do need one for the upgrading the bedroll though. So.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Right. Oh, I didn't even bring... Yeah, because I left it down at the bottom. So, cool. Do I need to do anything with this fire? Not really, because I want to kind of sleep until I'm... Probably 2/3 fatigue is safe. So, I'm thinking 3 hours. At least. Water, we're fine. We can't really boil anything. So yeah, let's sleep for 3 and see where our fatigue is. We have coffee, if I remember correctly. It's hard to keep track of runs. So let's put you here, and let's put. I don't need that. So let's drop you. And then we can use 1 to warm us up when we wake up. Once again, you jiggle these, right-clicking, and then they'll warm up to hot, and then they will never burn. So, all right, let's sleep 3. Cool. So that should be fine. I like that. Torches. There is a wolf possibility on the top, so I think they changed that with the wildlife refresh. There used to not be any predators up there, but now there's a wolf spawn, so alrighty. I don't think I want to take a log up there. I don't need tinder anymore, so I don't need that. Now's the time to get rid of stuff. I'm going to want to make a fire at the top, I'm sure. So maybe we'll keep it. I think we have plenty of stamina to get up there, but it's just going to be how much do I have left over when I get to the top. That's going to be annoying. So, I mean, there will be sticks at the top, so maybe we'll drop some of these just to make our lives a little bit easier. Half? It's like a reasonable amount. All right, we're nice and light. This sucks. And then we'll grab a torch, a nice good one, and we'll get up to the top. Torch. Oh yeah, there it is. If you're really min-maxing, that's a pretty good torch. Usually I like to just, like, you pull all the torches out, and then you just let them burn, and then if I ever come back, you know, you can just take these and harvest them for sticks. So if you're super min-maxing, there you go. Alright. It's light, otherwise it just burns it all, and there's charcoal left over if you want charcoal. There you go. Alrighty. So, let's get out of here. It's a little foggy, a little snowy. Hopefully that's not a blizzard on the way, but when you're inside the plane, I think it's sheltered on all four sides, so once we get up to the plane, we can make another fire. There is another, you can deploy a rope right there. No, it's just another way to get down. It goes to the same level where that rope that climbed up to the secluded shelf was. Stop picking up sticks, please. It's like a force of habit. There is a tree, a hollowed out tree somewhere over here. At least there used to be. Maybe it's closer down to the rope, or is it this one? Yeah, it's this. Oh no, yeah. So you can make a fire in here, and it's sheltered from three sides, and then you can sleep before you go up. But this is a monster rope. There is a ledge. I'll probably end up using it just because I don't want to get into weird situations of almost dying and falling off. So yeah, let's go up. The torch will keep burning. We'll stop at the ledge and start a new torch. Get our stamina back. Because we're chugging along. Once you get down below half on the little stamina meter, then it really drops off. We'll probably chug our... where's the ledge? Where's the ledge? There it is. Okay. Oh, sick. That's what I like to see. Alright, so we're going to drop our crappy torch. Make ourselves lighter. Let's drink our coffee. Might as well eat something. Make ourselves a little bit lighter. We're gonna get food at the top. So theoretically, I think we should, like the wolf up there should probably despawn. Where are we at with our stamina? Yeah, we're good. So maybe we won't see the wolf at the top. That'd be nice. We'll have to deal with that. Yeah, we probably could have made it all in one go. Not that far away. Yeah, probably didn't even need the coffee, but now we'll have a little bit of energy to do stuff while we're up here. So I'm gonna go check out the cave first. So it's easy to get to. You just hug the left here. There's this little kind of valley. Usually there's ptarmigans. There they are. So that maybe the wolf will be up here. Now's the time to start collecting sticks again. There's the cave. This has a warmth bonus, so we can warm up in here, and there's also a little bit of loot. rope. Take that so we can start a fire. Maybe all the loot that we get out of this. Yeah, there's not a ton usually. Alright, it does have a warmth bonus, but it's not enough to warm us up just standing here, unless we do that. So we're going to need to be careful. If the ptarmigans didn't despawn, then the wolf might not have either, so that's sketchy to say the least, but we do need to get in there, start opening things up, seeing where we're at. Don't have anything stinky, so that's nice. Yeah, to get to the plane, I hug this left wall. Eventually we'll get to the tail section, I think is what it's called. It's so loud. Can't hear wolf howls. I thought I heard one. Maybe I didn't. Hug the left, we'll eventually see some debris. Want all this firewood.
Jesus, this is cold.
So that will. Here's debris. Dead guy, getting closer. There it is.
If I don't warm up soon.
Astrid, you're gonna make it. I promise you. Okay, we're here. Didn't find any wolf friends, so it's nice. Flask, nice. Here's all these canisters. They do have 2 doors to open. Usually a pain. This is usually where I make a fire. So, stim I think is guaranteed, and there should be a fire striker guaranteed as well. Over here. That's guaranteed with the stim, and then sometimes you can get a distress pistol. We did not. We did get 3 shells. So on my long run, this had a pistol and 3 shells, which was like absolutely goated. Sometimes the distress pistol can spawn on that guy. Is that it? Oh, it is. Okay, so we'll definitely hit him on the way out, but probably when we goat down the mountain is when I will do that. So let's make a fire. Can I access these? Yeah, from this side. And then can I reach these? Probably. So yeah, let's drop a fire right here. Nice and sheltered. And then almost all of these crates will have some stuff in it, maybe not all, but so it's worth breaking down those crates too. Which we might want to do for just for firewood. All right, let's get this nice and warm. Nice and long. We should probably make some water. I do have a pot. I don't know why I didn't see that. Let's make a bunch of water. Okay, so let's start opening. Hearing stuff. I didn't know if it was like a wolf. He's gonna chase me around or if he's even here. Alright, let's see what we got. Take it, take it, take it. Love it. So 67%, and now, yeah, so I think it takes about 5% off each of these. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you want to have at least 40% on your hacksaw. Let's make sure that if this one takes off 5% too. What happened? Computer alt-tabbed again. Crackers, chips, chips, chips. Yeah, so another 5%. And there is some threshold where if you're below that, the hacksaw has a chance of breaking. So, I believe it's 25%, but don't quote me on that one.
I can use this.
Alright, so, we got an extra pair of socks. Love it. 84, those are worse, so we'll have to decide if we want to take that stuff down with us. And there were sports socks as well. What else is so heavy? Oh yeah, there was another pair of boots. Cool, so that's stuff we'll have to decide if we're going to take down or not. This one is usually like the clothing one, so that was like socks and boots. This should be like shirts and sweaters and stuff like that, I think.
This stuff will come in handy.
Duke. Yeah. It's a little bit warmer, but it doesn't have the windproof. It's pretty good though. Alright, so we'll a little pile for this stuff. So drop. There's no way that's any better. No way that's any better. No way that's any better. Your app is unfortunately completely outclassed by insulation now. It's unfortunate. I feel like they should make it so that that is, you can wear it on your head or an accessory. That might give it some more use. You know what I'm going to cook is I drank my coffee, so let's cook a coffee. Alright, let's open this bad boy. I think this one is also food. So got that. Probably taking that down. This should be drinks, usually? Yeah. Cool. The last one should have some hides in it, and I don't know what else is going to be. I forget. So, speaking of food. I'm cooking 5, so I might want to eat some of this stuff before it gets too bad. Although maybe we should eat some bad stuff before we sleep, since we are planning to sleep 10 hours at some point. We're very tired. I don't think I'm going to need that coffee, but it's good to have it. Emergency situations. Alright, let's go over here to our last set. Hacksaw is having a rough time. But hopefully we can get these last 2 doors. That's all I want. And we can retire the hacksaw for all I care. Bandages, antiseptic, painkillers. Cool. And then this one should have some furs in it. Remember correctly? Sweet. Alrighty. So yeah, clothing, I don't know how much of that I'll take down. We're not actually that fat. All of this stuff, well, it's all cured. That'll go down. Maybe not the cured leather. Doesn't have a ton of uses. Put that down. Evaluate that. Before we leave, we do have a nice flask. Got some flare shells. We'll get that flare pistol on our way out. We got a lot of food. Got a lot of clothing, which we may or may not need this. Will almost certainly not be going just because of the weight of it. Antibiotics and all that good stuff. So let's that down right next to the fire. Spray paint may or may not be going either. So, like I said, some of these boxes have stuff in them. I can't imagine, like, right now this crate I think is wind sheltering it, so if like the wind directly turned through the door, maybe my fire would be at risk. Maybe I don't want to break that one down. This one in the corner here, I believe has accelerant in it. 39 minutes. How much time do I have on this stuff? I don't really care if that boils over. Alright, let's chop it up. That'll also give us some wood. Why is this happening to me? Okay. Alright, let's do some more water, I guess. So ever come back, it's nice and stocked, and then we're gonna break down this by hand, I guess. See how cold we get. Cold. So it stopped, so there's that. I didn't even check what was underneath here.
The cold is making my head feel
Nothing. Right? I'm not blind. Maybe it's the other box in the other corner. Yeah, nothing. Okay, I was wrong. One of these boxes has stuff in it that you should definitely break down. Maybe we'll sleep for an hour to get warm, and then we'll go break down the other box. And then we'll probably sleep for the night. That water might boil over, but that's fine. We have a ton of water already. Alright. Alright. One of these boxes has stuff in it, so let's do it. Let's find it. Chop by the moonlight. Ah, rope. Scrap metal. Frick. Is that it? I swear one of these has accelerant in it, I'm not lying. On purpose, anyway. Okay. This is one of the 4 places a hacksaw can spawn. On Interloper anyway, I don't know about other difficulties. Oh. Okay. I'm dumb. Wires. Wires. That's why you always loot with a torch. And not in a blizzard at night without one, like an idiot. So, there is, I swear to God, there is, you know, crates. These crates can have stuff, like we saw. We got that rope out of this one, at least, and the scrap metal. So yeah, what we're gonna do, we sleep 10, yeah, we'll get all our energy back right now. We'll be ready, it'll be about the time to, you know, start moving around. So yeah, let's do it. Let's see how much we can get this fire up to. We're gonna have to break something up. Just to make sure. We will get some extra amount of 10% longer. I do want to sleep for 10 and not have to worry about it. So, let's just break this. Cool. Alright. So, we'll just toss all this wood on. We'll sleep 10, and then we'll kind of evaluate what our health is and our weight is, and then we'll grab the distress pistol and get out of here. Just to be safe, there's 10, a little extra. It's probably too much. Alright, yeah, let's eat some of this food that's nasty. And if we get food poisoning, we can sleep it off. Normally I like to save, maybe I will save those. For recipes. Am I going to worry about recipes on this run? Probably not. Alright, let's just eat it. We'll save one. We'll save the 92%er. But we do want to get lighter as well to make it down the mountain, so. What else is gross? Maybe we'll some chips. Okay. One more for the road, I guess. Alright. Well, let's sleep 10. Be all rested. In another blizzard. 10% more, huh? Oh yeah, that's the bonus for being outside.
I'll die if I don't drink soon.
Think about it. Alrighty, well, I don't really want to go down right now. So, we'll break down some more boxes, I think is the plan. Do I want to chug a nasty soda? Not really. Not really. So, let's keep making more water, I guess, and we'll just chug that. Let's break down some more boxes. And whenever we get the chance, what's our weight? Let's evaluate what we want to take with us. Like the toque is good. The trail boots, I think if you repair them, are better than the work boots. So maybe we'll take those. These don't weigh very much, and they can be turned into cloth. I don't really care about wires. The rope I'm not going to take, it's just too heavy. These don't really weigh much. Should we just take all this stuff? And then we'll have the bedroll, and then the pot, and then whatever water we want to take. Yeah, that's fine. Put you down in case I want you to warm me up later. Last check over here. Empty, empty, empty. Doubt there'd be anything in that one. Cool, let's chop. Chop, chop, chop. Make sure that is a distress pistol. Sure is. Alright, we're gonna be loaded. So, I think I did mention it. This is the same loot table as my long run. So, maybe the distress pistols are on the same loot distribution as well. So,
I can't feel my feet.
I can't see squat. I don't know if I'm going to be taking this with me. Grab whatever we want on the way out. 34 minutes until boiled. Can I sneak around this without burning myself? Yes. Chop another one. 58. I don't really want to do that. Just take a quick look out here. See if we find any wolf friends. Don't see any wolf friends, so that's kind of nice. But oh no, Is that a wolf back there? Something's moving. Something's moving. Fun. So I know roughly my way down. I'd like to have a little bit more visibility, so maybe we'll hang out for just a little bit longer. But going down, I can handle. It would be nice to have a little bit more visibility, just so I can see wolves and unfriendly animals. Okay. So wait for that cougar to spawn. Alright, there's that. It stopped snowing, but it's still kind of foggy. Torch situation. Harvest. Do some more sticks. It'd be nice to go down the hill without a sprain affliction risk, but we're almost certainly gonna break an ankle or two, so I'm not gonna sweat it too much. So I'm gonna read a book. Let's read a book. Drink some water. Fire starting, sure. Nice to get up to 100%. Flame? I'd like to have some light when I go down this mountain. We also have this fire, so I'm not really, not like we have to go. So maybe we'll read one more hour, and then if it's still foggy, we're just gonna go. Alright, well, we're going. Alright, let's take that. Sure, I'll take my can. Pick that up. Where are we at? Fat. Unavoidable.
Yeah, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I'm aware. We're gonna, yeah, we can eat some food. What we can do now is we can make, I don't need 5 liters of water. Holy cow. Let's put the bow down. We have water at Mountaineer's Hut, so 1.5 should be fine. We can make some teas, so maybe we should do that. Let's, we now have the, I don't want to carry a whole bunch of stuff around with me. What do I have? I mean, we can at least heat these up, and we can put them in our flask, so we'll at least do that. Now that we have a flask, we can do that. Antiseptic, are you coming? Probably not. Alright, now we're much closer. Much nicer. All these cans from the peaches. Grab a couple torches. Use our wood. Also gonna pick up the distress pistol, so that'll be a little weight. Alright, one good torch. That ain't it.
I wonder if I can drop any of this
Ooh,
gear.
there it is. So we may let's just yoink these all out. If I ever come back, I'll have some firewood. I get a really good one, I'll probably just keep it, but it's gotta be really good. That's a pretty good one. Alright, let's grab torch, let's grab you, so don't forget you, transfer. Alright, good torch. Just carefully, slidey slide. Oh, and syrup. What a mad lad. I don't need that. I think that guns is a guaranteed spawn as well. So, to get off, we're going to go down here. We are absolutely 100% Wearing crampons. You can get back up from down here too. You just walk over here. Kind of just go up around these little things. Anyway. And now you can walk back over there to get back around into the plane. If I wanted to, I could have looked at that last night. But to go down, I'm going to go over here. So, just going. I like to crouch. So again, whenever I can find a spot where it's not steep, like you don't see the little slope indicator, that means it's resetting my sprain risk. So it builds up over time. So if you can find a place where you can stop, like right here. I don't know why I'm like jumping so much. I don't feel like this slope is all that steep, but maybe it is. Reset. So I typically go down to the left, I believe. Yeah, I don't want to jump off any of these giant rocks. So, yep, there's the first one.
First aid soon.
Let's reset our sprain risk. It's because we're so fat. Crouch. When you start bouncing like that, I like to crouch. Otherwise, you end up jumping. We saw that in the gold mine. Taking way too much damage. I might swap my torch here. Since we're flat enough, I think I can do that. Alright. Continuing on.
Hurts a bit.
I don't think I want to go down there. I think that's going to get me too far down into the ravine where I don't want to be. Necessarily, if I can avoid it. I think I would like to be a little further over here. Yeah, so that's not as far down. That's going to go to the level that I want to be on, I believe. So we'll just mosey on down here.
Hurts a bit.
Don't jump off that. It's like a 4-foot drop. You could break all your ankles. Yeah, this is where I want to be. Alright, so we'll just find some places where we can goat. A little bit easier.
Ow!
Over here. Yeah, so we got this snow. I think this should just take us all the way down. Probably sprain an ankle or two. See a sapling over there. Alrighty. So, I don't know if I'm going to fix my ankle or not. If I want to run, I would need that. So,
I need some first aid soon.
so usually there's like a wolf spawn. I don't know if they moved it or not. Right around here, and a rabbit spawn. This is also one of the other places that the hacksaw can spawn. So, alright, well, I just don't want to have the wobbly animation. And might as well take some painkillers just to make that annoyingness go away. Alright. We're still fat. Here's some saplings though. I want to grab those. There's a wolf. Okay. So this rope will kind of take us almost right down to Crystal Lake, not Mystery Lake. I'm not going to do it because I'm too fat. I was just going to walk off the edge like straight ahead of me, but there's a wolf there, so we'll go a little bit further around, maybe to the right over here. We don't need these anymore until we start goading, so let's get warmer. These are all the acorn trees. I have enough stuff on me right now and a wolf that I'm not going to worry about that. Maybe we'll show you where the other hacksaw spawn is, since it's right up over this ridge. Should be a pile of boxes somewhere. Maybe it's up on this ridge. Maybe I'm mistaken. You might be over right where that wolf is, though, too, so. Yep, there it is. So that pile, oh, there's 2 wolves. That pile of boxes is one of the other hacksaw spawns. So it's on the summit in the airplane, right there in the fishing hut, or in Mountaineer's hut itself. Those are the 4 places it can spawn there. I think there is one loot table that does not have a hacksaw. And there's 4 loot tables, so there's basically a 25% chance you're on the wrong loot table where you will not get a hacksaw at all anywhere. Okay, so we're gonna go down. We're in like bear territory as well, so usually he can wander down that river. Is that him? It's a rock. It's not moving. Do I want to go down here? Sure. I want to go down over here. Either way, crampons. There's a normal path. It's like 30 feet over there. So if you're not an idiot, you could just take that path. But I'm an idiot, so I'm gonna take this path. Those sound like normal wolves, so I'm hoping there's not a Timberwolf pack. That would be unfortunate. But if it's a regular wolf, we should be fine. Alright. So. I do have a flare, so if it's a Timberwolf pack, we're 100% lighting a flare. I'm not interested in dealing with that. Ate some cattails, so let's replenish those. Don't need tinder anymore. Nice. Yeah, those are black wolves, so no problems unless the weather changes, but we have a flare either way. Always have a backup plan. Not stinky. Tons of torches, right? Yeah. Too many. Probably could have goated down and not gotten a sprain if I had left a few more things at the top, but that's fine. Okay. Crouch. I don't need attention right now. Alright. So, black wolves will annoy you one by one. One. Okay, the second one's growling. I get my unloaded distress pistol.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Oh, there goes. Those 2 fled. I don't know why the second one fled. I think these logs are like a guaranteed spawn. I'm pretty sure I found them in every run. I'm so fat. When you're fat, the wolves like sense it, and they're more persistent in their annoyingness. Are you gonna come at me a little bit faster, or am I gonna be able to just walk you back to the house? You're not that interested. Growl. Alright, I'm gonna have to find something to do. We're very energetic. Maybe wolf killing, honestly. Not interested anymore, buddy? Alright, cool. To sort some loot. That's probably what we'll do. Figure out what we're going to take with us. Honestly, we may just go straight and we can sleep in the prepper cache. You can bypass the rope. You can go down too, so. Cool. What are we going to take with us, though? We're so fat. So very, very fat. Can leave the deer hide. That's, I keep that around for funsies. We can leave one of each. Kitchen. I mean, there's no real point to having a hammer up here. Probably take that. Take the coffee. Sun kit would be nice. Maybe we'll take 2 of these and we'll leave one in case I want to make a bow. What's in here? A lot. Okay. Oh yeah, woodworking tools, all the Ash Canyon stuff. Alright. So, I think we will go. We have time, we have light, we have nice weather. I think just to not lose this fire and not have to worry about it. Yeah, start fire. I don't need the guns book. We'll keep this going. We'll make sure we're warm while we sort stuff out. And then we don't have a travois, so I don't want to be enormously fat. I can't do it. So, wood. Do I need to bring a whole load of wood? No, I do not. We'll leave that for the future. Let's leave 12 matches. It's always a good habit to be in. Those for sure. We want the woodworking tools. Transfer all, transfer 12. Alright, everything else. We're gonna bring that. What are we gonna leave, I guess is also a question. It'd be nice to bring these back to where I have birch. I'd like to bring that. I need one skillet. So we're gonna leave some of this stuff behind for sure. Food. I have salt back at camp office. Can leave that. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so what do I want to leave behind? I don't need a sewing primer. Antibiotics is kind of nice to have. Some of this clothing is not going to come, like all the boots. If they decay to 0, they might disappear in there, so maybe we won't do that, though. Drop, drop, drop. I'd like to stay under 50, would be nice, so we're there right now. I mean, 45 would be ideal.
My tongue feels like sandpaper.
I don't need an enormous amount of cans. So I believe we have some cans we can get rid of. This hammer is so big. I don't want any cans now that I have these back? Not really. Sounds like the fire's dying. Let's boost you up. I don't want to like heat like that potato up or anything for the road. Not really. This stuff needs to be heated up. Maybe we'll heat this up. Like I said, there are recipes for the peaches, but I don't want 29 minutes. Excuse me? Thank you. 11 would be fine. Okay, so I think we're good. Last check here. Can leave some coal. That's always a good idea to have. Leave matches and coal in bases. Tools. Do I have tools at the base? I feel like I don't. Maybe I should take those. There's our down. I want that. Feathers. Where are some of those? I think we're going to take everything else. Last check. Did I load this? It's already loaded. Cool. Alright, we'll leave this. Timberwolf Mountain. No hammer anymore, that's going away. Logs and wood. Taking the sewing kit, one of each tea is still the case. This is gone, there's water. Misk shoes. Is there anything else of note? 12x matches. Matches. There's like 7 coal. Everything else I don't really care too much about. Oh yeah, the 1x deer or 1x maple. Alright, done. Everything else I don't really care about. Cans, water, that's fine. Alright, so let's eat you. Oh yeah, for torches I got 4. Oh, I got 5. Alright, let's get out of here. We're still pretty fat. But I think I can tolerate this. I can tolerate this back home. We'll be eating some food along the way, so, you know. Let's go. So, yeah, I think the plan is to get back to the prepper cache, make sure I have a stick for fire starting purposes, and we'll probably sleep there. I'm so fat. Stop picking up sticks. Stop picking up sticks. Stop picking up sticks. There used to not be any predators in this little valley here, which is always kind of nice because you can be like, you know, once you get over that rope, you're fine. You can always make it to Mountaineer's hut pretty easily. But I have found a wolf in this area since the refresh. Okay, we're not picking up sticks, but we're gonna pick up birch. I'm sorry. It's non-negotiable. Astrid, stuff that in that enormous backpack, whether you like it or not. This used to be also a possible moose spawn. I don't know if that's the case. We don't see any moose markings, so I'm not thinking that's the case, at least for this run anyway. Yeah, let's slowly trudge her. Are we going to pick up this birch? I think we might. We might just do that, because we're hoarders. Okay. I don't have a problem. I promise, I don't have a problem. Let's see what our energy level's like. Do I want to trudge slowly to the cave by the plane crash and sleep? It has a warmth bonus, so I won't have any problem being cold. I can almost certainly do it without even a fire, but I guess maybe if a blizzard comes. Pleasant Valley blizzards are a different breed of blizzard, that's for sure. I'm so fat, let's try not to get sprain risk too much. Mosey. So yeah, the plan, to check the calendar when we get to a place where it's nice to stop and see. I think we'll probably make it back to camp office right about the time that the moose has cured. Moose hide is cured. I think is 10 days. The bears take 12, so. But I'll check the calendar and see when it would leave. So we can at least make a moose satchel. Hopefully the cougar should be showing up. I've lost track at this point of when I started playing after the patch. And lots of real life, the holidays, things Thanksgiving and Christmas, and kids are out of school, and so they're around the house, and they're, you know, it's not quiet. I can't record, which is fine. It's not the most important thing in my life, but it's kind of fun. Mosey, mosey, mosey. We're definitely gonna have the energy to keep going, but it's, you know, are we gonna have the weather, the physical will to push through?
I need to find food.
We're almost certainly gonna be leaving some stuff, at least at the farmhouse. I think I left some stuff in the prepper cache too, if I remember correctly, so more tough decisions. Might actually have to commit to not being a hoarder. Wind sounds like it's picking up, maybe, with this snow, so I'd prefer to not get a blizzard. I guess we have one last teaching moment. We can talk about how to goat down. So you came off the summit, you went to Ash Canyon, you have all your loot, and there's this stupid rope. Where am I? Turned around there. I wasn't paying attention. So how do you take all the loot back from the summit to wherever if you're not going to live in Mountaineer's Hut or in Angler's Den? So you can goat. It's pretty easily done. There's some not easy ways I've seen people do, which I would not recommend, but there's a fairly straightforward one where there's a little tiny itty bitty drop, maybe if you're not too careful. But other than that, it's just kind of standard goating like when we came down from the mountain. So if you're comfortable goating down the mountain, you should have no problem goating this as well. You can also drop things off the ledge. If you're right up next to the ledge and you drop something out of your inventory, there's a possibility it lands down below. You just kind of keep picking it up and dropping it until it does land down below. Yeah, we're not going to continue on. This looks like it's about to be a blizzard. Even if it's not, this visibility sucks. So stop picking up sticks. Yeah, here comes the blizzard. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's fun. Cool. Alrighty, so we're going to cramp on this bad boy, which we're wearing already. We're prepared. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to very easily crouch, absolutely crouching the whole time. Oh, that was almost too far. This is the little drop that I was talking about. So you go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. You go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Ease yourself. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that's the worst of it. It's really hard to see. This is snow. Okay, cool. And that's the hatch right there. So I think we're done. We're down. Like I said, just a little tiny, if I could see better, if I had more visibility, I could probably have gone at a slightly different angle. Yeah, there's all the clothing that we left here from the plane crash, so. Maybe we'll leave even more clothing, and this will just be the clothing pile that I come back for at some point if I come back to it, so. Yeah, we're not traveling in a blizzard. That's dumb. Don't do that, especially when you're overweight. And it's night. And it's Pleasant Valley. Alright. So, we're not going to travel in a blizzard. We're going to be good, solid, long dark players. So I'm just going to drop all this stuff. But I left most of it at Timberwolf Mountain. So, we're not going to be able to get that much lighter, unfortunately. The toque is good. I want to keep the toque. Let's put our insulation back on. Be nice and toasty in here. And yeah, we're down to 45. That's fine. That's honestly 100% okay. If I could get under 45, I think, you know, there's like graduating levels of slowness. I think it's like every kilo you're over maybe, if I remember correctly, but anyway. Always, you know, being light as possible. We have some sticks to start a fire, we have some coal, we have the necessities that we need to survive. Anything else I want to leave? Not really. Is it light enough to read a book? Nope. I don't want to burn the lamp oil, so we won't do that. What time is it? I mean, we're only gonna be able to sleep for like 6 hours, unfortunately. So, I mean, what are we gonna? We can break some boxes down, I guess.
I could eat a horse.
Just for funsies. For funsies, although I would waste some calories. Do I want to waste some calories for funsies? Is the question. Not particularly. We do have these sodas. But we're not that thirsty, so maybe we should stay up a little bit. Chips. Get me nice and thirsty. Jerky. Get me nice and thirsty. Usually like to say like one of each. There's like one chocolate bar, one granola bar, one chip, one jerky, just as kind of traveling food, and one salty cracker. It's kind of nice traveling food for me. I might need these too. I do have a hammer with me. Alright, well, we can make these while we're chilling. I want to make. I don't think it's light enough to repair anything. That's looking kind of shoddy. Yeah. Can't read. Can't repair. Nothing to craft. Might be in passing time mode at this point. Let's make a note. This is the time when you're like making notes. Cash, missed clothing, wood, sewing kit is coming with me. We didn't fully loot the farmhouse. That is a good thing to note. Is there anything else I should leave? Timberwolf Mountain. Summit. Antiseptic. Water is probably the most important thing to note there. Water, there's antiseptic. I think I took all the wood. Go back and check the VOD on that one. Antiseptic, wires. I think I took most of it. We'll just call that good. Yeah, anything else that I want to actually fully flesh out here? Tea, there's a rope. I took everything else. Shoes I left. There was like 2 scrap there that I left in there. Some rose hips. Then I remember there was paint in there. Alrighty. I don't need to recover any health. So, you know, normally, like, you know, you want to sleep 10 hours to recover health, and so you need to make yourself tired, but I don't need to make myself tired. Still, I think we're only going to be able to sleep for like 6 or 7, so it's still going to be dark when we wake up. Our clothing's pretty good, though, so we can travel in that when it's cold in the morning, but I would like to have light to travel. I just don't want to run into a bear or a wolf on accident. But, you know, we're probably going to go the same way we came out, or came up, and so we'll go through the plane crash area, and there's the cave there that we can warm up in. So even if we're really cold, we can always stop there and we'll be warm. We can make a fire. Alright, so yeah, let's make sure we're good to go. We have everything that we want to take. I have coal to warm up if I need to warm up, so I don't think I need to bring any of this. Excuse me, I just wanted to light the torch, or the lantern. So I don't think I'm going to bring any of this wood back. Once again, wood is now way more valuable that there's the woodworking tools and you can start making stuff with it. So on my long run, I would absolutely want to try to figure out a way to get that back. There's really nothing here. I can break that crate. Maybe I'll do that. So there's only one crate in here to break. It will take an hour. 40. I can't do it with the tool. It's too dark. So 1 hour, get me to about midnight. That should sleep till it's light. So let's do that. Let's break this. I don't know if we're even going to take it. I wasn't paying attention to how much wood it gives us. 4. Yeah, we may or may not take that. So.
I'm starving.
Okay, you're starving. I hear you. Well, let's eat a cracker. I want to get as thirsty as possible so I can chug as many of these drinks that are nasty. And then if I get food poisoning, that's fine. Wow, I forgot how much.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't
Forgot
kill me.
how much that drains your thirst meter. Alright, let's chug all of these because they're all awful. I honestly don't understand how you could get food poisoning from soda. It's just sugar and water. There's nothing in there that could go bad. That I guess I don't know. You can't grow bacteria in like a liquid. Most bacteria anyway. All right. So cool. We didn't even get food poisoning. We're pretty good at getting food poisoning, so that's honestly kind of a shock. Where's the bed? There's the bed. All right. Let's chug. We're low on water. We have all this stuff on us and not very much water, so probably have to stop and make some water at some point along the way back home. But yeah, let's sleep. We'll put 10 on then. There's no way it's going to be 10. We'll probably wake around right when that sun's about to come up, I would imagine, or right after it's come up. Doo-doo. Yep, right when the sun's coming up. So, it sounds like there's still a blizzard. But yeah, I think we'll call that for the episode. Let's take a look. We're on day 26. And so we left on 19. So I think we killed the bear on 18. So it's not going to be till 30 till we can make our bear coat. I don't remember what day we killed the moose. Did I write it down? No, because I'm an idiot. No, on my long run, I have right at the bottom, right at the very bottom. As soon as you hit right, I write down when that happened. So, bears. Mystery Lake, pond was day 18, is what I said, right? Can make a note of that. Yeah, I don't know when I killed the other bear. Probably the day before that. Something like that. So, hard to tell. Hard to tell. Anyway, yeah, we'll start making our way back to Mystery Lake. Go through the farmhouse. Maybe we'll loot I don't know if we're going to loot it very much just because we got so much stuff. But we'll probably be leaving some stuff there. Definitely some matches. Maybe a little bit of coal. See how much coal we have by the time we get there. But yeah, that's the plan. We'll make it back. I think we probably killed the... Yeah, I camp out. These are the days I think I was just cooking the moose. So I think we should have a moose hide cured. If it was 13 or even if it was 14, that's 10 days. And we have a couple extra to get there, so we should have a moose hide. We'll get back there. I don't know if we'll craft the moose satchel or not, but that's kind of the plan. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one when we'll start making our way back to camp office and dreaming about a moose satchel.